6 is senior guard number 4, Vanessa Garcilaso. 5'11", a sophomore guard number 11, Keegan Sullivan. 6 foot, a senior, a center, number 33, Grace Quinn. 6 foot, a senior, a center, number 41, Addison Quinn. Head coach of the Indians, Sydney Smallbone. Her assistants, Becca Brzezinski, Melissa Leckleitner. Now for your Mishawaka Cavemen. 5'5" and a junior, she's a guard, number 3, Nikki Mitchell. 5'7" and a senior, she's a guard, number 11, Greta Marshall. 5'5" and a junior, a guard, number 12, Ari. 5'8", and a senior, she's a guard, she's number 22, Olivia Jackson. 5'8", and a senior, a forward, number 44, Delaney Basker. Head coach of the Cavemen, Mr. Kevin Graylis. His assistant, Pat Katanjara. Let's play some basketball. Varsity officials tonight, Mr. Brian Stuckman, Mr. Dan Meyer, and Mr. Sean Westman. Here we go.
Welcome Cavemen fans here to the cave here at Mishawaka. They just went through starting lineups. Hopefully you heard that. We're testing out some new audio and video equipment. We're ready for a jump ball as it is won by St. Joe, and they'll take it over. St. Joe wearing the light blue going from your right to left. Mishawaka in the white from left to right. Mishawaka starts in a zone, and right off the bat they get it inside. That basket is up and good by the Indians. That was number 41. I don't have a 41, so she goes by number 41. Turnover, Cavemen on the bad pass from Mitchell to the corner and Shelton as the Cavemen will try to set up a press. And the press is broken easily and up and no good by the Indians. But there is a foul called, and that'll stay with St. Joe. The first basket I just got lineup here, had the junior varsity lineup there. First basket was good by Addison Quinn as they score the first 2 points of the game as St. Joe leads 2-0. Cavemen now drop back into the zone, but the ball is taken in quickly and they're gonna call travel there. That travel on number 11, Keegan Sullivan. So far, Cavemen trail by 2, less than a minute into the game. Mikesel has it. She drives, she gets it to the hoop. Pass out to Jahemiak, who takes the 3. That's up and good! Olivia Jahemiak with the 3-pointer, gives the Cavemen a 1-point lead, and now back into that 1-2-2 press right over top. Easy 2 points. Great pass, a great find. That pass to number 4, Vanessa Garcilaso. Quite the name, almost messed that up coming out of there, but we got it. 4-3 is the score. St. Joe leads. Jahemiak drives, it's blocked and out of bounds off of the Indians as it was a great block there by number 11, Keegan Sullivan, for the Indians. And it'll be Mitchell taking it out. Gets it out to Shelton, thought about the 3, nothing there though. Over to Jahemiak, takes the 2 from the free throw line, it's up, rolls in! Jahemiak with all 5 points so far for the Cavemen. As the Cavemen now lead by 1 again. Another inside pass, way too easy, and that's gonna be a timeout for the Cavemen, as Coach Grayless does not like that. 2 very easy baskets in a row, both right under the hoop, as the Cavemen now lead or trail by 1. That was just a quick 30-second timeout by the Cavemen. Get him back in the game, hoping that the defense can improve just a little bit, try to get them from giving up those easy baskets right under the hoop. 6-5, St. Joe leads. It'll be Mikesel, who picks up her dribble, gets it to Jahemiak, who's been on a roll here early. Jahemiak's got called for a lot of travels here recently. They try to pass it in, it's tipped, and the steal by the Indians. So here comes Sullivan with the ball. She pulls up for a 3. It's up, and it is no good. Rebound, though, to the Indians again. Good pass. That free throw line shot is up. No good. Almost rebounded again by the Indians, but Shelton comes away with it. She drives. She pulls it back out, as she did not have the advantage. All the way over to Mitchell, who takes a 3. It's blocked hard out of bounds. That block by number 41, Addison Quinn. So a great hustle player there by Quinn to get to the hoop, block it out of bounds, forcing the ball to go out of bounds to Mishawaka. And the Cavemen get it in. This is Jahemiak with the ball on the wing. She takes a couple dribbles. She gets it out to Mikesel, close to half court. Still 6-5, Indians lead. Shelton thought about the 3, pump fakes, drives, nothing there. Jahemiak with the ball. We are in the first quarter, 5 minutes to play. As Shelton has the ball now, she gets it back to Jahemiak. Kind of a two-man action here over to Mitchell. Good defense being played by the Indians as their coach is getting after him to play some good defense. It'll be Shelton, thought about the 3, doesn't take it though. She drives in, passes it up, a dangerous pass, but it gets to Jahemiak. Jahemiak drives, she puts it up, and that's gonna be no good. They're gonna call blocking foul, and 2 shots for Olivia Jahemiak. Looked like it could have been called a travel, but no, none was called, and that'll force a 2-shot foul, or 2-shot penalty there as Quinn, I think, was called for that foul. Nope, Sullivan, excuse me, was called for the foul for St. Joe. The first free throw is up and no good off the back of the rim. She will shoot another on the shooting foul there. The second free throw by Jahemiak is up, and it is good. 6-6, we are tied here in the first quarter. And easily St. Joe breaks the press, and the 3-pointer's up and no good, but another offensive rebound. Passes it back out, but stolen by Shelton. They've got numbers. Shelton gets all the way to the hoop. She puts it up. It's up and good. Cavemen lead by 2. So the Cavemen press has been broken very easily by St. Joe, and it is again. And the Indians drive. This is Sullivan. She's had the ball in her hand most of the night for the Indians. They get it inside. It's up. It's no good. No foul. Rebound. Sullivan pump fake. She drives. Gets all the way in the lane. No good again. Offensive rebound again. This time foul, and the basket is good. That's number 33, Grace Quinn, who gets that to go and will go to the line to shoot an extra to try to get the 3-point play. Delaney Basker is going to go out of the game here as she gets called for her second foul of the night, so she'll go to the bench for most of the first quarter and probably some of the second quarter as well. In the game is Devin Miller for the Cavemen. Cavemen have been getting absolutely dominated on the offensive glass here, so the free throw by Grace Quinn's up and good, as now the Indians lead by 1. Cavemen bring the ball past half court. Meixel drives, looking for a back door, nothing there. Meixel almost turns it over, but doesn't. Keeps her pivot foot down. It'll be Nikki Mitchell with the ball. Meixel drives, nothing there. Kicks it out to Miller. Miller drives, nothing there. Gets it out to Jahemiak. Jahemiak thought about the shot. Passed it back out to Meixel. Almost went backcourt. The pass is up top and just too far for Devin Miller. Devin Miller had that position underneath the basket, had her defender sealed off, but the pass was just too far as it's a turnover over to the Indians. 9-8 is the score, 3:22 to go in the first quarter. Knipp in, out is Mitchell as the Cavemen are in now in a 2-2-1 press. Looking for traps, nothing there as it's drove in, no good on the shot. She went down hard. That was number 4, Vanessa Garcilazo. Garcilazo, I think I got that right. Sorry, I was studying that name for a second. But Garcilazo goes to the line. She's going to shoot 2 as she went down hard after the foul. The first free throw up and good. 2 for 2 on the night so far are the Indians on free throws. Makes it 10-8. The second free throw from Garcilazo is going to be up here in just a second. There it is. And good again. 3-point lead for the Indians as Meixel will bring it up. The press hasn't helped the Cavemen here tonight as St. Joe's been able to break it easily every time. The backdoor pass is there for her as Jahemiak had a chance if she would have went to the hoop. It was a good pass by Meixel, but Jahemiak kind of pulled up on a run to the hoop and couldn't get it to go. It'll be the Indians' ball here. 2-2-1 press being put on here by the Cavemen. And Sullivan brings it up. She passed it over top. It was tipped, but easily taken by the Indians, and a great play. Getting it down low. Grace Quinn to Addison Quinn for the 2, and another 2 points for the Indians. And an out-of-control kind of take there from Meixel, but it forces a foul on the Indians, and that'll be a 2-shot foul on on Addison Quinn. Meixel will shoot 2. First one's up and no good, so Cavemen now 1 for 3 from the free throw line. And the second free throw is up. It is very bad as it barely caught the rim and goes out of bounds for the Indians. So free throw's been a problem early here for the Cavemen as they have missed 3 of 4, whereas the Indians are 3 for 3. Sullivan to break the press. Almost looked like she carried. Nothing was called, though. She's a very good ball handler. She looks like she's going to handle the ball most of the night. Pass out top. She drives. It's up. It's bounces around and in. So that, too, is from Abby Odell. And now the Indians have quickly broken out a pretty big lead. It'll be Greta Meixel. 2:20 to go in the first quarter. Meixel drives. Gets it out. Knipp puts up the 3. It looks good. It is. From this angle up here, I could kind of see that look good from the outset, and it was nothing but net. As the pass is high inside, turnover, Caveman ball. Big swing there as the Cavemen had given up a lot of points in a row, and they were able to come back, hit a 3, and get a turnover, so the Cavemen will have a chance to cut the lead here from 4 to 2 or 1. Jahemiak inbounds it. It'll be Meixel bringing the ball up the court. Just past half court, Meixel gets it over to Mitchell. Mitchell, not really a threat to shoot, so Sullivan went under all of the screens there. It'll be Jahemiak. She drives, gets a little push off, puts up the 2. It's up and no good. Good rebound by Sullivan. And they've got a lot of players down there. Sullivan puts it up. It's up and good, and the foul. The defense from Mishawaka didn't quite get back in time as Sullivan got right to the hoop, got fouled, and put it up. As really there was a couple Indian players open there to take that shot. And Sullivan to shoot the free throw here. It's up and it is good again. 4 for 4, and the free throws again telling the tale here for the Cavemen as they trail here 18-11. Cavemen bringing the ball up the court. It's Greta Meixel again. She comes off the screen, nothing there. Jahimiak dives into the hoop, nothing there. And that time it looked like Miller dove to the hoop. It looked like she might have been blocked off, but no foul was called. As it'll be Sullivan who takes the three. It's up, it is no good off the back of the rim. Rebound, Cavemen. And it's Mitchell, she's driving, gets it over to Shelton. She takes the three, it's up, it's off the backboard, no good, but off the Indians, out of bounds, Caveman ball. So the Indians couldn't control the rebound, and it'll be out of bounds to the Cavemen, as it will be Olivia Jahimiak to inbound the ball. Gets it to Mitchell. It's gonna be a screen, nothing there. Shelton comes out to the corner, trying to get it inside. They're gonna call foul. Nope, they're gonna just say out of bounds, Caveman ball. No foul. 1:03 to play in the first quarter. It is Greta Meixel as they call play. Meixel drives, gets it to Shelton. Shelton drives, doing kind of a three-man weave here, and a foul on Sullivan. Not great defense there by Sullivan, and she could have got over into the path, but kind of just bumped right into Mitchell, as it'll be Gnip coming in the game here. The first sub of the game for St. Joe is coming in as well. That's going to be number 3, it looks like. Number 3 is Macy Cease. It's going to be a tough name for me on the night, Macy Cease. It'll be the Caveman ball. Mitchell's got to get it in. Just barely does, but it's backcourt, and the Cavemen will be turning that ball over no matter what they do. They're going to call a timeout, but they're kind of huddling up because that pass was inbounded. If it wasn't touched, I think the Cavemen could take it backcourt, but we'll find out what they say here in just a second. Going to be inbounded. It's up, it's no good, but another offensive rebound, put back good, and again, Caveman getting beat bad on the offensive glass as Grace Quinn gets the offensive rebound, gets it to go, and the Indians now lead by 9. 28 seconds to play here in the first quarter. Meixel with the ball, looks like Caveman are going to try to get the last shot here of the quarter with 20 seconds. Shot's no good. 6 seconds, so plenty of time, but they got to get the ball up. 3 seconds, 2 seconds. The shot from half court's up and well short, and that'll end the first quarter with the score of St. Joe 20, Mishawaka 11. We'll be right back. coming out of that quarter break here as the Cavemen trail by 9. 8 minutes on the clock to start the second quarter, as the Cavemen will need to try to come back a little bit here, as they started off well, went up 8-6 at one point, and since then have been pretty well controlled here by the Indians defense, and have given up a number of points on offensive rebounds especially. Mikesel drives, again looking for backdoor. It's there as Jahimiak takes kind of a Euro step. It's no good though, and another good rebound by the Indians. So the Indians with the ball. It's Addison Quinn who just got it out to Cease. Cease all the way across court as you got a couple players inside. As it's the Quins, and it's stolen by Shelton. A great steal as Shelton's going to try again here on the fast break. She puts it up. It's no good. No foul called as the rebounds to the Indians again. The Indians do a great job of looking up the court. And Mikesel with the steal. Good steal by the Cavemen there. As Mikesel spins, it's no good, and it's blocked. No foul called as the Cavemen have kind of been out of control here. And it'll be Grace Quinn up and no good. Good rebound, Jahimiak. Jahimiak bringing the ball up the court. It'll be Mikesel. Mikesel drives. She likes that spin move. She puts it up. It's good. She just got that to roll in. Greta Mikesel with her first points of the night. Cuts the lead to 7. Good inside passing as Quinn to Quinn, and this time Addison Quinn gets it to go. She's got a size advantage there in the post, and she's taking advantage as she missed, got her own rebound, and got the second attempt to go. 22-13 lead here in the second quarter. Mitchell almost turns it over again, as now Miller gets it. Jahimiak with the ball. She drives, gets it up, can't get it to go. And the long pass is caught and put up, and good. What a great play there by the Indians as Abby Odell caught the deep pass, put up the short runner, and got it to go. And the lead is now 11, 24-13. The Indians lead here. That's going to be a full timeout called by Coach Braidless of the Cavemen. A couple points of interest here. St. Joe here with the pedigree of a great team, as the Indians have been very good as recently as last year, and they're still very good this year, coming into this game 5-0. But the head coach for the St. Joe Indians is Sydney Smallbone, who played at St. Joe when they went and won the state championship years ago. She is back coaching at her alma mater here at St. Joe. She played a great career at St. Joe, and also went on and played at the University of Tennessee as well. So glad to have her here tonight, and the St. Joe, glad to host them here at the Cave. We've had a lot of girls games here at home. We've only had the one boys game, so we've been able to watch this team play throughout much of this season. Riley. Got a good crew here with Parker, Evan, and Declan helping us out on the camera work and the board here, switching up our camera angles. Evan's telling me the boys are playing tonight as well, so good luck to them if you're out there and trying to catch both the games. That'd be cool. It'll be Nikki Mitchell bringing the ball up for the Cavemen. Is Jahimiak. Over to Mitchell again. Mitchell drives, takes the runner, it's up and good. A great shot there by Nikki Mitchell. She got into the lane, and that's her first points of the evening, cutting the lead back down to 9. Cavemen in a man-to-man defense here as Delaney Basker's back in the game, and they're going to call an offensive foul on the recent sub from St. Joe. That's number 2, Cashlyn Biffle. So Biffle in the game recently. Another sub in for St. Joe that I missed was number 5, Jesse Brandt. So a couple subs as Addison Quinn, the leading scorer on the night, goes to the bench for a little break here. Mitchell picks up her dribble over to Jahimiak. And we're doing kind of cross action under the hoop as Shelton gets it, puts up the three, it's up and it's good. Again, a good looking three from Ariana Shelton. And the turnover as the Cavemen get the steal is Shahimiak with the ball. Shahimiak gets it over half court to Shelton. Shelton drives, puts it up hard off the backboard, rolls in and out, and that'll be off Quinn, staying here with the Cavemen. So great play there by the Cavemen, getting the three, and then on the other end, getting the steal. It is now 24-18, a 6-point lead for the Indians as Basker gets it, but loses it and turnover. Oh, and that's a travel. Easy call there as Grace Quinn caught the ball and the Mishawaka defense got right in front of her so she could not dribble. And now the Cavemen will have the ball right back for a chance again. And it'll be Nikki Mitchell off the double screen. Jahimiak gets the screen and she traveled. And Jahimiak has had that problem recently. She's gotten called for 7 or 8 travels in the last 2 games here at home. As she just catches the ball, shuffles her feet just a little bit, and that's an easy call. So both teams with the travel calls as it is now over to the Indians. And the Cavemen putting some pressure on the new subs here as that looked like it could have been an easy foul call on Mikesell. None was called as Biffle takes it in. No basket, and they're going to call another travel on the Indians. So 3 straight possessions, 2 for the Indians, 1 for the Cavemen, have resulted in travel calls. With 4:21 to go in the first half, Cavemen will be with the ball. Mikesell drives, nothing there. The screen by Basker, and they're going to call a blocking foul as Basker set the screen and just got ran over as she tried to hold the screen.
Indian foul number 2, entering the game for the Indians, number 41, Addison Quinn.
And Biffle with her second foul. Addison Quinn back in the game. Biffle goes to the bench. Mitchell gets it into Mikesell. Mikesell drives. Gets it over to Basker. Basker puts it up, fouled, and no good. So that foul is going to be, looks like it's going to be on number 41. Nope, they're going to call that on number 3 as a push. Number 3 is Macy Cease. She gets called for her first foul. Basker to the line. Basker, one of the best free throw shooters on the Cavemen, and one of the best free throw shooters in recent history here, as she has broken a few records from the free throw line, gets her first points of the game from the free throw line. That cuts the lead to just 5. So just a few minutes ago, Cavemen trailed by 11 and looked kind of out of it, but now they trail by just 4 after that free throw is good. Cavemen pressuring the ball here, but the pressure is broken by the Indians, and a great pass inside, but the triple team, as Basker's got to make sure not to foul, they pass the ball around. They're looking inside to Quinn. Good job by Mikesell getting her hands on that. Ball into the corner. 3-pointers up from the corner. Well too long, but right there are the Indians with the rebound. Almost travel, no call. And the Indians with the ball again. Ball inside to Grace Quinn. She takes one dribble. Good job by Mikesell getting her hands on it. They're going to call foul this one on Grace Quinn, I believe. And the Cavemen are on a roll right now. 3:24 to go in the second quarter. Cavemen trail by just 4.
Indian foul number 41, Addison Quinn.
That is actually going to lead to free throws, and that's a good sign for the Cavemen, because 1-1 and your best free throw shooter on the line is a good way to go here with 3:24 and trailing by just 4.
And your bonus.
It'll be Delaney Basker from the line shooting 1-1, as that was the 7th foul on St. Joe. The first free throw's up. It is off the front iron, no good. So just as we were talking about how good she is from the line. And that pass is deep, but way too long, out of bounds, and that's another turnover. And that turnover right there was unforced. That was the problem, was nobody was really pressuring the ball. She just threw it long and nobody was there. And it'll be Caveman ball. It'll be Nikki Mitchell bringing the ball over. She gets a double screen. Good play by the Cavemen, but nothing there. As Knip puts up the long three, that's up and too long. And that'll be a turnover, or actually, I guess a rebound, not a turnover, on the airball shot. 2:50 to go in the second quarter. St. Joe with the ball. Good defense by the Cavemen. Good tip pass, but gets it right back, and what a shot! An acrobatic kind of circus shot from number 5, Jessie Brand, as she barely got that one to go as she got it stolen. Devin Miller with a great play. It's up and good! Devin Miller gets that to go and gets to go to the line for the three-point play. Devin Miller not known for her scoring prowess for the Cavemen, but giving the Cavemen a big lift there, cutting the lead back to 4 and a chance to cut it to 1 possession and 3.
For the Cavemen, 24, Devin Miller.
So after an unbelievable shot by the Indians at their end of the court, Devin Miller kind of bullies her way into the lane and gets that to go and the foul. See if she can complete the three-point play. She can, as the Cavemen now trail by just 3. So the Cavemen playing tough here tonight as they're pressuring the ball hard. As they go to trap, they do, but they get out of it. And that's going to be a timeout from the Indians. It's going to be a 30-second timeout, so the players will stay on the floor. 2:10 to go in the second quarter. Coming out of this timeout as the band finish up playing. It's nice having the band here. It's very loud for us, but it's nice to have some of that support from the band and the Cavemen. Biffle to pass the ball in, just barely gets it in. 2 minutes to play in the second quarter. Cavemen trying to cut the lead, and it's turned over and turned right back over as Mikesville tried to save it, and they're going to call a foul on number 22, Olivia Jahamiak. So Jahamiak with the foul. It'll be inbounded here by the Indians. Wide open, three-pointer, and that is not good defense right there. As number 0, Abby Odell, came off of that screen wide open and nobody went to the ball, and then a quick turnover as Grace Quinn got the steal. And the Indians are back in business now, leading by 6. And that ball's tipped, and somehow they got it back, and it's up and no good, but the foul, this one again looks like it's going to be on Jahamiak. That might be her 3rd foul here in the first half. Yep, there it is. 1:35 to play, Cavemen trail by 6, and now Olivia Jahamiak gets called for her 3rd foul, as Jahamiak is going to have to go out, and the game's going to be Kara Knip. Free throws up and good. So Grace Quinn gets the free throw to go. Cavemen now trail 23-30 here late in the second quarter. So Cavemen have a couple subs in, a couple starters in, and they'll try to make something happen here as Quinn gets the second free throw to go. 31-23, St. Joe lead. Cavemen with the ball. They've got 1:18 to try to make something happen here. Almost turned over as Mikesell drives in, gets it to Miller, who puts it up. It's no good, but the foul is going to be called on Grace Quinn. So Miller will go to the line as the coaching staff for St. Joe did not like the call. Miller to the line, made her first and only free throw attempt of the game so far tonight, and that one's up and no good. So the Cavemen struggle from the line here in the first half continue. They're shooting 50% from the line, I believe. 1:08 to play in the second quarter. The second free throw by Miller is up and good. So Miller gets the second one to go. Cavemen now trail by 7. Almost travel, no call though. As Miller gets the ball, tips it out of bounds. It'll be over to the Indians. But good hustle there by Devin Miller, who's played some very good minutes here tonight. Good inbounds pass by the Indians. And that's passed all the way back up top. Under a minute to play. St. Joe might be looking for the last shot of the second quarter. They pass it to Biffle. Biffle looks across, and that's deep, but somehow caught there. Looked like it was going to go out of bounds. 42 seconds to play in the first half, and that's almost stolen, but it's not. Mikesell looked like she fouled. No foul was called, though. St. Joe still with the ball. 30 seconds to play in the first half. St. Joe's working very hard to waste this time. They're going to call foul. Nope, they're going to call a travel as they're going to say she moved her pivot foot. And again, the St. Joe fans don't like that call. As it'll be a turnover, though. Cavemen with 23 seconds try to get a basket here and cut the lead from 7. Down to 10 seconds. Mikesell dribbling back and forth. She gets it behind the back and almost loses it. And Knipp can't get the shot off, and that's going to end the first half with a score. St. Joe 31, Mishawaka 24. We'll be back to bring you some stats and information here in just a few minutes. back here. I'm Matt Rendell here. Parker on the floor here with us doing the camera. We got Declan up here running our top camera. And Evan is on the board here tonight helping us out as Aaron is at home sick this evening, but he should be back better than ever as soon as possible. Sorry, I just ran up the stairs. Okay. Quickly, we're going to go through some stats, and then Parker's going to help us out here getting a couple shots as we make a few pretty exciting announcements here of the game tonight. So, first for St. Joe, Abby Odell tonight has 7 points on the night. Vanessa Garcilazo, messes me up every time. Garcilazo with 2 points on the evening. Jessie Brandt with 2. Keegan Sullivan with 3 points. Grace Quinn with 7, and then our leading scorer on the evening with 8 points is Addison Quinn. For the Cavemen, we got a lot of scores here tonight. Nikki Mitchell with 2. Ariana Shelton with 5. Olivia Jahamiak with 5 as well. With 4 points on the evening is Devin Miller. 3 points for Kara Knipp and 2 for Delaney Basker. So those are our basic stats. They may be wrong, but we're trying to do everything at once. They're on the floor. Parker's getting a good shot here of Mishawaka's very own Sharon Verse up here on the evening. She is here tonight just watching the game. The Purdue women play Monday night against Ball State, so she has some time to kind of check out a game, and it's nice to see her back in the cave here for the Cavemen, if you didn't know. Sharon Versa was from Mishawaka. She played basketball at Purdue and was Miss Basketball for the Lady Cavemen. So that's fun here tonight. We've got a lot of people here. Also here tonight, we got a couple alum from St. Joe that went both to, we talked about Sydney Smallbone, who went to Tennessee, but also Melissa Lechneitner just came in. She went to St. Joe and went and played at Notre Dame. So some fun stuff going on here for the Cavemen girls basketball team. We are just ready to start the second half here as the third quarter is just underway. The Indians now going from left to right on your screen in their light blue. Good job by Sullivan getting out of that trap. The ball's over and the three-pointer's up. It's up and well short, but an easy offensive rebound foul, and the shot's almost good as Ariana Shelton's going to get called for the foul, and Sullivan will be going to the line to shoot 2. 2 free throws are coming for Sullivan. That's up and no good. The Indians are perfect from the line in the first half. They have now missed their first here in the second. And the second free throw is going to be up here. And no good again. So 2 missed free throws and a defensive rebound. As Nick Mitchell pushes it fast up the court, and she starts to back it out. Gets it in Delaney Basker, who puts up the shot. It's off the bottom of the rim, but Mitchell gets the rebound blocked, though. A great effort play by Nikki Mitchell, but it's blocked, and now the Indians are off as Sullivan makes a great move. She puts it up, and it's good. A great shot there from Sullivan as the Cavemen give up 2 there to start the third quarter. Mitchell with the ball, dribbling it up top. And that's going to be a timeout by Coach Graydless. So Coach Graydless calls the timeout. See Coach Graydless getting after his players, trying to get them to kind of have some motivation there as he called the play, and I believe it looked like they didn't run quite the play that he wanted. So Cavemen trail now by 9 as I missed the score there. Let me get it on the board there for you. There it is. And the Cavemen trail by 9 here out of that 30-second timeout. The Cavemen will be taking the ball out here right under us at the NIC logo. The inside pass is stolen away by the Indians, and that's going to be a push foul on the Cavemen. And Coach Graydless saying he got the play he wanted, but he's telling Olivia Jahimiak there, throw a little bit crisper pass and you'll be good. And the Indians taking it out of bounds. They get it in. The floater is taken, it's up, no good, but a rebound by Sullivan, or by Quinn, excuse me, is up and no good, and the rebound to Mitchell. Mitchell drives, nothing there. She pulls it back out, goes back in, throws the pass to the corner, three-pointer's up, it is no good. And it'll be a rebound to Sullivan, and somehow she stayed in bounds, puts up the layup, and it's good. Coach Grayless was saying it went out of bounds, but it was not called out, so Sullivan gets the basket to go for 4 quick points for the Indians. It's up and good. So that was Basker, got it down low, got it up, and got it to go. And that'll be another free throw, so a chance for another 3-point play by the Cavemen here tonight. And that's going to be a sub as Addison Quinn will go to the bench after that foul. Biffle will be coming in. 6:14 to play in the third quarter. The free throw is up and good by Basker, so the Cavemen complete the 3-point play. And the Cavemen trying to play some tough defense here on Sullivan as she makes a great pass. It's almost stolen away, but it's taken back by the Indians. Sullivan drives in, and she is really taking control here early in the second half as she gets that to go, extending the lead back to 10. Sullivan with all 6 points here in the second half for the Indians, as that's going to be a blocking foul on Biffle, and that's her 3rd foul, I believe, already, as she's only been in a few minutes. Yep, that is her 3rd foul. So 3 fouls and no points on Biffle here on the evening. They're going to have to go kind of deeper onto their bench as Jahimiak pump fakes. She drives, takes the short 2. It's up. It's no good. Good rebound by Basker. She tries to go back up and cannot jump ball. That'll stay with the Cavemen as Coach Graveless wanted a foul called as Basker gets called, they called a jump ball. In the game is Macy Cease for the Indians. Out is Biffle with those 3 fouls. Jahimiak pops out, gets the ball. Up to Mikesel. Mikesel with the ball. She gets it over to Mitchell in the corner. Mitchell takes one dribble. Nothing there. Mikesel almost travels, but keeps her pivot foot. Jahimiak with the ball. She pump fakes. Nothing there, but she takes it in anyway, and they get the call. So that's going to be a foul on number 0, Abby Odell, as Jahimiak will go to the line to shoot 2. So far in the evening, she's made 1 of 2. And we're ready to shoot the free throws here as Jahimiak's at the line. And it's up and it's no good. Did she take both free throws? She missed them both, huh? So I must have missed the first one. Evan helping me out there. Good job by the Cavemen, but Sullivan gets it back and they're going to call Mikesel on the arm with the foul. So 2 missed free throws there by Jahimiak. Cavemen are going to have to play some tough defense. Pass inside to Grace Quinn, but they're going to call another foul on the Cavemen. And that's going to be on Mikesel again. So Mikesel picks up 2 quick fouls in the matter of seconds. And that gets her to the 3rd foul. And all year, we've been talking about the foul trouble for the Cavemen, but especially the foul trouble for number 11, Greta Mikesel. Cavemen now dropping into a 2-3 zone. As Sullivan gets in there, puts it up, it's up and no good as she finally misses here in the second half, as she has scored all of, or almost all of the points for the Indians. It'll be Nikki Mitchell with the ball. Almost taken away by Cease. Mitchell drives all the way in, puts it up, it's no good. An easy rebound for Quinn. And the Cavemen into this zone. Looks like it might be a sort of matchup zone as Sullivan gets into the paint, puts up the hook shot, it's up and no good. And they're gonna call foul on Grace Quinn for a push and over the back call. Nikki Mitchell had good position there, and they kind of call that over the back on the Indians, and it'll be the Cavemen ball. It'll be Olivia Jahemiak driving, nothing there, but she takes another couple dribbles, puts it up, and it's good, and the foul. And that on Odell is a pretty easy call, as she thought she was going straight up, but brought that one arm down right on Jahemiak, and Jahemiak gets it to go. 2 points and the foul. Cavemen trail by 8. So Jahemiak scores. Hopefully she can hit this free throw, as she's only made 1 of 4 here tonight. Gets that one, it's hard off the back rim. So she doesn't have quite the touch here tonight from the line, as she misses again, but the Cavemen still in it, trail by 8. And Sullivan drives, and man, has she been good here this second half, and somehow she misses, gets her own rebound, gets it to go, and the foul on Delaney Basker. So the first shot was well defended by the Cavemen, but somehow Keegan Sullivan was able to get the rebound after missing and falling out of bounds. She established herself back in bounds and got it to go, and somehow will try to get the three-point play. That's a tough break here for the Cavemen. Mikesell and Devin Miller back in the game. Mikesell back in with 3 fouls. Miller in the game because the Lady Basker just got her 3rd foul. Free throws up and good. So just as the Cavemen have been missing their free throws, St. Joe has been making them most of the night. And now St. Joe leads by 11. 3:45 to go in the third quarter, excuse me. Mikesell drives in, nothing there. Rebound to Cease, and Cease has Odell open but doesn't pass it. Finally passes it, but it's a little late. Sullivan pump fakes, almost traveled but didn't. Now Cease with the 3, it's up and it's good. That's going to be a timeout by Coach Grayless, as the lead is all now out to 14 on the 3-pointer from Macy Cease. With the timeout, we're going to take a quick break as the Cavemen trail by 14 here in this third quarter. Some other events coming up. We had a boy-girl swim meet here last night, as both the Cavemen boys and girls lost to Bremen, but they were close. It was 111-75 for each of them, or something close to that. We had some technical difficulties. I run the swim meets over there, and our computer kind of broke down. But the Cavemen fought hard, and they really swam some of their best races against a very good Bremen team. Bremen had some great divers as well. Next week, our only home events are 2, I believe, are 2 swim meets, so no basketball events next week. As I'll look that up to give you some clarification, but I believe we have boy-girl swim meet on Tuesday and on Thursday, as the swim teams try to get some more victories for the Cavemen. Today is the first day of December as well, so we're deep into the heart of winter sports. Tomorrow, the wrestling team will go to the Plymouth Super Duel in their first big event of the season. They crushed Adams last night. 66-7 was the final score. So a big win to start Coach Sandifer's first year. Jahemiak with the ball for the Cavemen. She drives. Nothing there. Gets it over to Miller. Miller drives. Nothing there. Gets it out to Knipp, who puts up the 3. It's long. And it'll be Mitchell with the rebound. So offensive rebound for the Cavemen. Give them another shot here. Trailing by 14. They're going to need to get some shots to go, and quickly, as they trail by 14, 2:50 to go in the third quarter. Mitchell gets the ball. Miller's going to set the screen. A great fake by Mitchell. She drives. It's up, no good. And Sullivan again with the ball. She drives in. A great drive, puts it up, no good. Gets her own rebound. Mikesell takes it away, though, and it'll be Caveman ball. Mikesell drives all the way in, puts it up, no good. Ball stays with the Cavemen. So a good take there by Greta Mikesell, but it's taken away at the last minute, but out of bounds to the Cavemen. Jehemiak gets it, pump fakes, drives, nothing there. She puts it up, no good. Puts it up again, and this one is good. So good job by Olivia Jehemiak sticking with it, as that's going to be a timeout for the Indians. 31-43, Cavemen trail here. That's going to be a full timeout for the Indians. We got some music playing here. Back to our schedule, as we were just talking about. Evan was helping us out, saying that the boys were in action. They are. They're over at Goshen. See if I can get you a score update here in just a few minutes. We also have boys basketball tomorrow night, so back-to-back nights for the Cavemen boys. And real problem is back-to-back, they're at Goshen tonight. That's a decent drive out to Goshen. Tomorrow they're over at Valpo the other direction. So they've got two big games in a row, both on the road, and both a decent drive. Goshen's all the way out on the other side of Goshen. So some big games for the boys. Again, we talked about the Plymouth Super Duels. Also, tomorrow's a big event, a kind of strange event. I had heard about it, but not how it works. The Goshen relays are tomorrow for the boys and girls swim team. Every event is a relay, so they do relays after relays. Usually have individual events, but they even do the dives as a relay this year, which is kind of different, where they go one after the other. So, interesting setup there. We were talking about the two home events for the varsity next week. There actually is a girls basketball game on Tuesday. The reason I didn't think about it is because there is a swim meet as well. So hopefully Evan and the boys will be able to bring you that as I have to work the swim meet. So we're back in action here. St. Joe with the ball. And Sullivan takes the long three. It's up and it's no good. Rebound off the foot of the Indians right to the Cavemen. So a good break there for the Cavemen. It'll be Nikki Mitchell with the ball. She dribbles off a screen from Jehemiak. Mikesel gets it. Miller takes a few dribbles, gets it over to Jehemiak. Miller goes to set the screen. She dives to the hoop. She's open, but Jehemiak can't find her. And now the Cavemen will set up an offense. 1:40 to go. Mikesel drives in. It's up, and good block by Grace Quinn. That's off of Quinn and out of bounds. Cavemen retain possession. Mitchell gets the ball. She dribbles out. Good backdoor cut, but the tip pass over to the Indians. And Sullivan pump fakes, she drives. My guess is Sharon Versup's here to kind of scout Sullivan. She's been very good tonight. The three-pointer by Macy Cease is up, no good. Good box out by Devin Miller. Almost thrown away, but Mitchell gets her hands on it. Excuse me, I just had to sneeze there for a second. That's out of bounds off of Jehemiak and over to the Indians. Couple subs coming in. Basker coming back in the game, as well as Shelton for the Cavemen. In the game for St. Joe is Biffle and Grace Quinn out. It'll be Cease inbounding. Cavemen in a 1-2-2 press. Biffle comes back, gets the ball. Gets it back to Cease. Cease passes it in to Sullivan. Sullivan does a good job of shielding the defense and catching the ball. And Sullivan has great control of the ball as she's going to be dribbling out. They're going to go double team her, but they can't get it. As the shot's up, it's going to be short, and it'll be rebounded Nikki Mitchell. Mitchell's got Shelton open, but doesn't see her. 26 seconds to play. Cavemen are going to get the last shot, it looks like, as it'll be Greta Mikesel. Cavemen trail by 12, 43-31. We're down to 15 seconds as Greta Mikesel comes off the screen, drives in, kind of hooks the defender, but there's a foul, and it's no good. That'll be Sullivan with the blocking foul with 10.7 to go. So Mikesel will go to the line to shoot two. Miller's going to come in. Yes, as Miller's going to come in for Basker, so Basker doesn't pick up her fourth foul here with only 10 seconds to play in the quarter. Free throws up, and it is good. This one by Greta Mikesel goes. Cavemen trail by 11. up and good as well. So Greta Mikesell gets those 2 free throws to go. Cuts the lead to just 10 as there's only 6 seconds to play. Good trap by the Cavemen. They get out of it. They're going to have to put up a shot. She does get it off. It's up and no good, though. Odell was good court vision there to get the shot up as she saw the clock counting down but couldn't get it to go. Cavemen go to the final quarter, trailing by just 10 here at the Cave. Parker getting us a good shot here of the band here tonight on a Friday night. Band doesn't make it to every game as they struggle with a few of the weekday games. It's hard to get everybody here, but they try to make it on the weekends, especially on Fridays and Saturdays, to watch the Cavemen. Parker getting us some good shots here. He's unplugged. Declan getting us some shots of the cheerleaders. And right there again, a good shot of a couple people, Sharon Bursup again, but also Dr. Theodore Stevens, our assistant superintendent, and he's the heir apparent, going to be the superintendent here soon as Dr. Spiker will be leaving us in a short time. But 2 great people there. I deal with Dr. Stevens often as he's a great guy. I work over at the middle school, always helping us out, trying to help us teach our kids better. So good shot there of those 2 as we get ready for the action again, as Indians will have the ball here in the final quarter, leading by 10. That shot is up and good. Another 3. This one from Macy Cease. And she came in off the bench and hit some big 3s as the Cavemen haven't been able to kind of stop her from the 3-point line. The shot's up and it is good by Delaney Basker. So the Cavemen cut the lead back to 11 after the 3-pointer brought the lead back out to 13. Cavemen gonna have to play some tough D here, try to get some turnovers as we are in the 4th and final quarter here. Sullivan takes the short jumper, it's good. And she has been very good here in the second half, getting to the basket, making things happen for her to score as Mitchell gets the ball from Mike. So Mitchell tries to get it out, Sullivan gets her hands on it. Odell gets on it, and it's gonna be a jump ball as Delaney Basker went down. Looked like she hit her head on the court. She gets up and looks okay. It looks like she's holding a shoulder, actually. As that'll be a jump ball over to the Cavemen as the Indians got the ball to start the quarter. Mitchell passes out to Shelton, and Shelton's got to save it. She does, and Jahimiak gets it. So just barely saves it, as it'll be Jahimiak with the ball. She drives, nothing there, gets it to Mikesell. Mikesell drives, gets it to Basker. Basker takes 1 dribble, loses it, and it's gonna be a travel. So she got caught up in the air, fumbling the ball, and that'll be a turnover back over to the Indians. 6:50 to go in the 4th. And it'll be Quinn. Grace Quinn gets it into Addison Quinn. Addison Quinn got off to a hot start today, but hasn't scored recently. But she does get the shot up. It doesn't go, but the foul will lead to 2 free throws from Grace Sullivan. Excuse me, Keegan Sullivan. Had the wrong name there. Sullivan at the line, having a huge second half. Just really responsible for extending this lead out for the Indians. Misses the free throw as we go to a second free throw. Second free throw's up. This one is no good as well. Good rebound by Olivia Jahimiak and the Cavemen. Jahimiak over to Mikesell. Mikesell thought about the 3 but didn't take it. The you have 2 options as they go off the Jahimiak screen. And Meixel drives, gets it in the lane, no good. Rebound, Basker up and good. So Basker gets it to go. And Cease is a great pass in, no good by the Indians. The shot is also no good. As Basker comes up, her shoulder's really hurting her now. She's holding it as she got hurt as she went to the ground. But now she's really holding it. It looks like Devin Miller's going to come in for her. They're going to check her out. That foul, Basker just got caught up there with Grace Quinn. And so they will be shooting two. It looks like Basker's going to go out. They're going to check her out, make sure she's okay. And it'll be Grace Quinn again to take the second free throw. It's up and good again. 50 points here for St. Joe on the evening. 50-37 is the score. Shelton with the ball at the top of the key. Over to Jahemiak. Jahemiak with the ball. Over to Mitchell. Mitchell drives, nothing there. Meixel with the ball. She drives, spins, gets it up, and they're going to call a travel. Just lost her footing on that drive, and that's a travel. Cease goes out after hitting a few big threes for St. Joe. In the game is number 5, Jesse Brandt. Brandt will bring the ball up. Good tip by Jahemiak. And it's going to be off Jahemiak, out of bounds. Ball stays with the Indians. And Brandt gets it. Meixel does a good job of getting her hand on it. It's out of bounds. This time Sullivan gets it. She drives. Great pass. Beautiful pass by Sullivan into Grace Quinn, and now the Indians are really starting to pull away. 15-point lead here in the fourth quarter, 5:15 to play. It'll be Shelton. Gets it over to Meixel. Meixel looks inside, nothing there. Back to Shelton. She puts it up for three. It's long off the backboard and good. So Shelton with a nice touch gets that to go. Cuts the lead back down to 12. Cavemen are going to need a lot more threes as the pass is inside to Odell. Odell puts it up, no good. They're going to call foul on Devin Miller. They're going to say that foul's on the floor, so that's going to lead to 1 and 1 instead of 2 shots. Odell's going to shoot 2 free throws here. First one's up and no good. Actually, that was 1 and 1 after I just said it, but a great play by Sullivan to knock it away. Sullivan drives, gets in there. Reverse layup is no good, but they're going to call foul. This one on Olivia Jahemiak. That is her 4th on the game. Tough break for the Cavemen as Odell missed the front end of the 1 and 1, but the Cavemen got the rebound, threw it right back to the Indians, and they were able to get the ball back. Sullivan to shoot 2. First one is up. It is good. Second free throw from Sullivan is up. It is good as well. So Sullivan gets those 2 to go. 54-40 is the lead for St. Joe. Mitchell drives, looking for pass, gets it to Miller. Miller looks to drive. She does. She gets it out to Shelton, who puts up the 3. It's going to be short. Good job by Mitchell with the foul and gets it to go. So the air ball plays to the advantage of the Cavemen as Mitchell's right there to grab it, puts it up, and gets the foul call. Cavemen, Nikki Mitchell goes to the line, trying to make the free throw. It's up. It is no good. And Miller fell down, but Mikesel gets the steal. Gets it out to Jahemiak. Jahemiak with the ball. She traveled, it looked like, with no call. Jahemiak with the ball. Over to Mitchell. 4:10 to play in the fourth quarter. Cavemen are going to have to get baskets to go and do it quickly. Jahemiak drives. She puts it up. No good. They're going to call a foul on the drive, as that's going to be the 7th foul, I believe, on the Indians. That's going to lead to 1-1 for Olivia Jahemiak. So Jahemiak goes to the line. Got some foul trouble for both teams. Jahemiak and Basker both with 4. Odell and Sullivan both with 3 fouls on the night. Jahemiak shooting 1-1, just a time where she really needs it to go. She gets it up and does. 11-point lead now for the Indians, as Jahemiak will shoot a second. Second free throw from Jahemiak is up. It is good. Rattles around and in. Cuts the lead to just 10. Cavemen call timeout, probably to set up the defense here, try to see what they can do against the Indians. Cavemen timeout. Cavemen are going to try to set up a defense, try to cause some turnovers, try to just kind of speed up the Indians. The problem with that is that the Cavemen are going to have to try to stop Keegan Sullivan, who has been great tonight, handling the ball, breaking all the press that the Cavemen have thrown at him. So see what the Cavemen can do out of this timeout on defense. Sullivan now with 16 points on the game for the Indians.
And remember, if you see the action tonight, go over and watch it on YouTube.
And we're ready to pass the ball in here as the Cavemen are playing a man-to-man press, not something they play often. Good job of getting it back to the inbounder. Jahemiak needs to make sure not to foul, but they do force a turnover as Mikesel gets it, Miller to Shelton, and now they've got a break. Shelton stops, gets it to Mikesel. Mikesel drives over to Mitchell. She drives, nothing there. And Jahemiak was calling for the ball in the corner, but nobody saw her. That's tipped away. That's going to be over, staying with the Cavemen. Good defense there from number 4. Number 4 is Vanessa Garcilazo. Jahemiak gets it over to Mikesel. Mikesel drives, nothing there. She spins, she puts it up, good block. It tipped back out, but Sullivan gets her hands on it. And Sullivan now drives. Gets it out to Odell, back up top. This is Garcilazo. And to Cease. Cease, who's been red hot from 3 here tonight, making 3 of 4 3-pointers. Mikesel comes from behind, can't get the steal, and then gets it back right to the Indians. So a tough break for the Cavemen as Sullivan drives. Gets it up and good. A really tough break for the Cavemen. It looks like they were going to steal, and then all of a sudden it turns into 2 easy points for Keegan Sullivan. Now the Cavemen down 12. 2:50 to play in the fourth quarter. Shelton with the ball. Cavemen are going to have to go and try to go fast, but it's tough. They don't have a lot of dynamic offense. They get it from kind of good plays. As Mitchell drives, she pulls it back out, looks inside, gets it to Miller. Miller with a great drop step, puts it up off the bottom of the backboard, no good. And now it's going to be a jump ball, as that'll go over to St. Joe on the jump ball. 2:24 to play. Cavemen gonna have to pressure the ball in what looks like it's gonna be a tough comeback as Garcilaso goes to the bench. Number 5, Jesse Brandt, is back into the game. And Brandt is inbounding. Brandt gets it to Odell. Odell back to Brandt. Brandt just barely got inbounds there. Brandt with the ball, gets it over to Sullivan. Sullivan had somebody open inside. They don't get it to her. And Sullivan drives. She spins. Good pass to Grace Quinn, but Quinn doesn't get it up, but finally does, and the blocking foul on the Cavemen. What's been a hard-fought game for the Cavemen looks like it's going to end in a loss, as with 2:08 to play, Cavemen trail by 12 as Quinn goes to the line to shoot 2. After the first shot, Delaney Basco will be coming in the game, most likely for number 24, Devin Miller. Free throws up and good by Grace Quinn. Second free throw is going to be coming here after the substitution. That free throw's up and good as well. 58, and they're going to call an infraction on Jahamiak. That's the second time in as many games Jahamiak's got called for passing the ball in after she crossed over the end line. So a turnover gives it right back to the Indians. 2:07 to play in the game. Odell gets the ball inbounds. Up to Sullivan, all the way over to Brandt. Brandt into Sullivan, almost turned over, but Grace Quinn gets it, another foul. Two shots coming again for Grace Quinn. She just made 2, and now with exactly 2 minutes left, she'll go to shoot 2. And that is the 5th foul, I think. Yep, that is the 5th foul on Olivia Jahamiak. She's going to have to come out of the game. Nobody was noticing there for a little bit. Kara Knippen, as Jahamiak will go out, fouling out of this game with 2 minutes to play. 58-44 is our score. St. Joe leads. It's close through the first couple quarters. The last 2 quarters have been comfortable for St. Joe, leading by 7 all the way up to 10, and now all the way up to 15. That was the first free throw. They thought it was the second, but we'll go back to shoot the second. 59-44, Cavemen trail. That free throw's up and good. Cavemen inbound, trailing 60-44. We are under 2 minutes in the fourth quarter. Mitchell pump fakes, good backdoor cut for Greta Meixel. She puts it up, no call, as she can't get it to go. That's going to stay with the Cavemen. Looked like it might have been off Basker, but after the no foul call, they're going to give it back to the Cavemen. Looks like we got a sub here. Nobody's noticing. There we go. Biffle's going to come in the game. Looks like it's going to be Grace Quinn. Nope. Odell going out. And then after that sub, we have a timeout from Coach Grayless. 30-second timeout here for the Cavemen. The next Cavemen basketball game will be girls again. That girls basketball game will take place next Tuesday here at the Cave. That game will be against Elkhart Memorial. JV starting at 6 and varsity to follow. Boys and girls swim team will take on this very St. Joe swim team here next Tuesday at Mishawaka. They will then have another swim meet next Thursday at Mishawaka against Marion. So 2 big swim meets next week for the Cavemen, starting with St. Joe on Tuesday and then Marion on Thursday. And the Cavemen are set up to run their play as the defense for St. Joe is coming out. Mitchell the inbound, can't find anybody, finally gets it in to Shelton. Shelton to Mitchell. Mitchell drives. Mitchell still with the ball, gets it to Shelton. Thought about the three, but Sullivan is there. But she drives in. Great play as Shelton gets it inside to Basker and gets the 2 points. And Cavemen have the ball again. They're driving. Nothing there. Mitchell drives, gets it inside, gets it all the way back to Karakanip. She thought about the long three, but doesn't take it. And it's a turnover. Sullivan with the ball. Under a minute to play. Cavemen trail by 14, and St. Joe puts up the three, and it's good. That by Jesse Brandt with 50 seconds to go. That shot is no good by Mitchell, and St. Joe will have the ball. This will be Cease, who drives, gets it to Brandt, who pump fakes, travel. Easy call there for the refs, as number 13 is coming in the game for the first time. That's Amira Anglin who comes in. She's a senior for the first time tonight. She's in the game with 29 seconds to play. Good shot by Basker, 17 seconds to play. And Sullivan gets the ball, 10 seconds, nobody guarding her. She'll kind of dribble it out. They go to double team, but they get it over to Quinn. Quinn all the way over to Brandt, 5 seconds, and that'll do it here tonight. At the end of the fourth quarter, our final tonight, St. Joe 63, Mishawaka 48. Good effort from the Cavemen as they fought hard early, struggled late to stop Keegan Sullivan as the Cavemen fall here tonight. With that, the Cavemen fall here as we get a quick shot of the scoreboard there. Cavemen lose 63 to 48, but a good effort by the Cavemen here tonight as they can't come away with the win. So you hear the band playing the school fight song here tonight. I'm going to try to get you a quick update before we get off on the gentlemen. They were over in Goshen, as we said earlier, here tonight. See if we can find them on here. There it is. Cavemen are in the fourth quarter, it says on Scorebook Live. You can always keep track of that on there. In the fourth quarter, they just hit a three-pointer to go up 44 to 42 late in that game. So the Cavemen beating Goshen by 2 as they try to come away with the victory. And the Cavemen in the fourth quarter, this is quick update on the gentlemen. They have outscored Goshen 17 to 4 in the fourth quarter, so they've been able to take the lead here late. So we'll try to update that for you as the game started a little bit later than ours. Try to get you some updates. You can always follow the Cavemen here on YouTube, as we'll bring you as many events as possible. Our next event will be next Tuesday as the girls are in action again, this time against Elkhart Memorial here at the Cave. JV starts at 6. Varsity will start after, usually around 7:30, 7:45. So tune in for that. Come check out all the winter sports here for the Cavemen. Thanks for tuning in. Thanks to Declan and on the camera up top here. Down below we had Parker helping us out. Up here, Evan helping us on the board. And I'm Matt Rendell. Thanks for tuning in tonight. We'll see you next time.